I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
What's going on, guys? We're here playing Madden 20 Face of the Franchise. I had to turn off the music for this because I didn't go on to get copyright. I remember getting copyright another time. So we're just gonna be playing a game. I played for Clemson College. I got drafted to the Raiders. We went 2-0, and then we lost against the Vikings. So we're 2-1. We're going to play against the 2-1 Indianapolis Colts. We're number 11 on the Oakland Raiders. So we're not gonna do training because that takes too long. So we're just gonna play offense only because I don't want to play defense and stuff. But I haven't been uploading. Well, I haven't uploaded in 4 days, so I'm just gonna upload a Madden video. Tell me if you guys like the Madden videos or not. If you do, I'll try and upload some more. I know you guys probably want some music, but I mean, I'm not getting copyright, so so we're gonna just play against Indianapolis Colts, 2-1.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the
we're gonna get into it.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
So before the game, I had a little chit-chat with Josh Jacobs, our running back, and he wants to get touches for the ball. He wants to run it more. That's what he said.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw there out to Williams. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
But I like the Raiders. I like being on the Raiders. Is what I mean. I don't like the Raiders as
So now this offense will take over and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
So didn't I expect to catch that and get that a touchdown? 7-0. Usually I get these starts and then we come back stupidly.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
The last season that I played,
everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right.
Okay, I'll just take it. Scrambler. Although
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Now a play fake here on first down. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not
Dallas,
before
my
getting it
favorite team,
inside the 35.
when I'm not playing.
Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Awesome, don't you love when your favorite team is 3-0 in non-regular season, but then in game they're
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, really? It's not.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught off a deflection. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down.
14-0. 2nd quarter, 3 minutes.
We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
Go, go, go.
On play action, they'll throw. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Their offensive line can't.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
I could have probably got touched on there.
Let's go.
I'm watching the video. Okay. No, I'm not a bad.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the field.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
21's, oh my God. I've never beat
After a good
bad.
punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
But, hey, I'll take it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His first year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Also, I'll be glad to play Fortnite.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half.
If we 1v1 and you beat me, I'll shout your channel out.
We have hit halftime. Still 2. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Where's Josh Jacobs going?
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This will be taken in at the 1.
I got extra yards for letting it bounce and getting out on the line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's found the...
Josh Jacobs will probably be the player of the game this week, not year. Maybe this year.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Margus Hunt able to take him down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
You know, I just...
Second and 5.
I mean, I can always make a more.
Eluding the pressure right.
Down.
Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
For me, this isn't the pitch, but I'm just saying.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Black, because I probably nailed. Also, it's not like I'm going to pass it right there, but I might need an extra man, so
they'll look to throw here.
This gets wide open.
It's complete to Williams.
And sometimes I pass it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
X was open that play, too.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is incomplete. Well, the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll bring up second down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Yeah, that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Jones? I don't even know.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That's just crazy. Let me watch a video. Number 12, but I don't know who that is. I think it's something
Third
Jones.
quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the
It
next
was
drive.
Jones. I see number 12. He's about to get open this part, too.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rolling to his right. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I'm about to get it. At least the first
So
down.
now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running the toss here to Jacobs. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looked to be in the area where someone was held. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
We're also going to fake it because I don't... Like, I'm going to buff him. He's going to go and guard. Richard is going to leave one-on-one for A. That guy that's... Yeah, you know what I mean. It's going to be one-on-one.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
I can do that. I'm good at passing. I'm doing the
A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday.
Saints? That was my last year team.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
Guarantee my favorite player. So.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I gotta get at least a first.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
It's not like he has a double me.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety.
Fine, though. I mean, maybe they'll put up a score. Nope.
We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Darius Leonard, last year's leading tackler as a rookie in the NFL, in on the stop. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
So I was expecting.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
21-7.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Back to throw here. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Another
big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right?
If it could tell us, then I guarantee. I bet you $500.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
It's the most I've ever beat someone.
On the double. Mike 54.
I'm still
It's a party now. It's a party now. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, throw a fastball when that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10.
Okay, let's just make this a 0-point game for them. And let's
so
go.
This one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well.
Okay,
you know,
guys,
time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
This again, comment what you want.
So for the Raiders,
and I'll try
they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.